Hello, 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 and welcome to the team training call. My name is Kelly Felgate, located in Australia, master distributor of Australia and also Australian national representative. Today is the 22nd of the 9th, 2023, Australian Eastern Daylight Time. And I'm going to jump in and share screen with you. Hopefully everybody has come on and look forward to this training call with you. Paul is also here with us in the background, and this is some really exciting trainings to be shared. Just waiting for some people to come in also. Okay. Okay, so I won't be able to see you, but I will be sharing screen, and this is really exciting. And hopefully you will be excited just as much as I am. Today we'll be talking about the team building, the Avazoo team building and programs. So team is the fuel that allows common people to produce uncommon results. Intentions. So learning about your intentions about how you would like to market this opportunity, how you would like to be involved in this opportunity, changing many caps. Now, I like to put things in highlighted memory so that you're able to remember the mottos and the principles to these. So if you remember caps, you'll be able to remember these intentions. Now, having clear intentions, clarity setting. Clear intentions helps individuals to gain clarity and focus on what they want to achieve. Alignment. You want your setting of your intentions to help align individuals' actions, thoughts, and behaviors, which are their goals, values, and visions for the future. Now, what is your vision? Is everything in alignment? And accountability. By setting intentions, individuals hold themselves accountable for their actions and take responsibility for achieving their goals. Purpose. Intentions setting provides a sense of purpose and direction, which can lead to greater motivation and commitment of goals. And self-awareness. Intention settings encouraging individuals to become more self-aware by reflecting on their desires, motivations, and emotions. Now, in the last call, I'm going to focus this on a 90-day window. In the last call, I encouraged you to do some homework on how much money would you require to have your ultimate lifestyle? What is it that you want to achieve? Now, in the next 90 days, if you could have everything you wanted, how much money do you require? And what if I told you it is possible? So if you haven't done it yet already, I encourage you to write it down as we will be covering this. What do you want and why? So we're going to clarify our settings. Our clear intentions helps you, the individual, gain clarity and focus on what you want to achieve. Now, as mentioned before, it's better to fail at a big target than to come up sharp on a smaller target and where you could have obtained more. Never lower your target, increase your actions. If you want more, then you need to do more. Alignment. Now with Avazoo, how does everything come into alignment? Alignment is setting intentions that can help an individual's actions, thoughts, and behaviors through their goals, values, and visions for the future. Now, hopefully you've written down the end result of to live your ultimate lifestyle, what you require. But Avazoo is in alignment with everything they do towards ticket sales. Now, if you were to look at the banner shares, viewing the supporters apps, the Play It game, it is in alignment with ticket sales. Now, every ticket sale is also going to help you go into what we have our $50 million pool bonus reward, and we're going to cover this. So a $20 ticket is 1 point, the $50 ticket is 2 points, the $100 ticket is 3 points, a syndicate ticket is 50 points, and a corporate ticket is 80 points. The free entries into the game spins as well, and this also all increases your probability for the higher cash prize in the major $1 billion raffle. You also will be rewarded extra spins in the game, which is a cash reward game of cash and prizes. It's very exciting. But again, it is in alignment with ticket sales. Now focus on the grand of everything else that comes in alignment. We have the level, the player level reward. You introduce the $1 billion winner, you will receive $1 million. We have the uni level that with a team can be absolutely very rewarding. So on level 1, if you invited a person who would be rewarded $250,000. Pause, they invited me and I would be rewarded $250,000. Level 3 is $150,000. Level 4 is $100,000. 5 is $100,000. 6 is $50,000. 7 is $50,000. 8 $50,000. 9 $50,000. And level 10 is $25,000. This is about team building. But it's also in alignment with ticket sales. We also have the free games in where those who have purchased a ticket can come and play in this wonderful cash and prize bonus reward game of entertainment and fun and excitement until our major epic history-making raffle event of the $1 billion. But this is also in alignment with ticket sales. Now, a $50 million bonus pool that we'll discuss as well. The 50 million tickets sold. And what happens is we have the history-making raffle event. That is the most exciting thing we are all waiting for and cannot wait for it to happen. And hopefully, I'm hoping, will happen very, very soon. And at the end of that, everybody will be rewarded who qualified in the $50 million pool will be rewarded. Marketing and systems in marketing equals sales. And this is about team building. And as you see in that level, why this is important. Now, this is from Commerce Institute. Now, I've been trained by high mentors in the marketing field. I forever educating myself as well. And this is a percentage of, 80% of businesses will survive their first year. 70% the second year, but that's 20% in the first year of businesses that fail. What you need to grab hold of is what Avazoo has can help decrease that, because what we have to help them survive is very valuable. But also what is important is that systems, having the system and how you market it is also very, very valuable. Systems in marketing equals sales. Now, income disclaimer, this is for educational purposes only, no promises or guarantees made, as it depends on one's own efforts and skills. Now, just say you wanted to make $1 million in 90 days. Now, this is an educated from a mentor where I've learnt this from as well, and it was a real aha moment for me. Now, I help maximize our promise. What are we going to give? What are we going to try to guarantee in a way? We can't use that word, but the end result. What are we going to work for in that end result to try and achieve for whom we're reaching out to? Now, I help maximize exposure, boost sales, and revenue enhancement. Having that promise statement, I'm going to help you increase your exposure to bring revenue streams to your organization. I'm going to do it with everything that I got. I'm going to help boost sales. Now, we can do that through our app, and we can also boost the sales if they're an AAP when the clients come to the store to purchase the QR code, scan it, they might purchase other products while they're there. And maximum exposure, that will happen through the app as well. So select your niche. It could be an office supply store, a bookstore that you want to reach out to. There's a list that you can reach out to. Now, what are our programs to make this possible? Well, we have our direct sales, in which you can share banners and ticket sales can happen. We have our AAP program, our nonprofit program, corporate loyalty program, our corporate sponsorship program, and our influencer program. It's important to understand what these programs are. You have a process. What will the process be to reach out to these stores or individual people for ticket sales? What is your process? Are you going to do an email marketing? Are you going to do it through phone call? Are you going to do a webinar? Now, having a look at this, once you have your process and the way you're going to do it, say, for example, I did an email. Okay, now Google, you're only allowed to do 500 per day unless you have some kind of mailing email system. And it's also good to have a business email address as well, not just a Google Gmail. Now, so if I was to send out 500 emails per day, that would be 15,000 per month. Now, let's take, for example, the price, and out of that 500 per day, which would be 15 a month, I had a $20 ticket sale of 500. I had 50 ticket sales of 250. I had 100 ticket sales, 1,000 come from that 15,000. I had 3 syndicate tickets come from that as well. And I had 5 corporate tickets sales come from those 15,000 emails per month. Now, in the $50 million pool, which we'll get to in a minute, that would give me 4,580 points. Now, I have set in my 90 days, I would like to earn $1 million. Now, I actually need a lot more than that, but to make it easy. So those 4,580 points would generate based on working from the $1.50. Now, we are going to do more training on this on Saturday. Paul will be doing an outline detail, but from what has been shared already, based on that projection, okay, that would bring in $229,000. Now, this is just in the 30 days of the first segment. Now, say I brought in an AAP store and I did a webinar call. So in a webinar call, I'm able to have up to 50 participants. You could have up to 250, but say I just said 50 because that's what I could handle in a Q&A afterwards. And I did 5 a day. I went out and I had my Calendly link, my appointment booked. I have my link to invite. I've invited out to as many corporations as possible, as many individuals as possible, and they've booked a schedule for the webinar And instead of doing one-on-one, I'm addressing 50 at one time. So it could be an AAP store. I could generate the webinar from that, which is 185, for example, in sales. That would also give 1,850 in points for the $50 million bonus pool. And AAP is only 10 points. Okay, so that would have generated in the $50 million bonus pool, 92,000. Now you also have ticket sales, which is, if I was to do a webinar on that, it's large volume. Again, there's 50 people on the call. I could have up to 250 people on the call. Now, from doing those 5 calls a day, I had generated 680 points from the accumulated ticket sales, say the $20 of 100 ticket sales, the 100 of 100 ticket sales. So that would have equaled 680 points. So that would have generated 34,000 based on the 50 estimate. Okay, then we go down to incentives, which I really like, and my team is going to be very blessed. Offering incentives can really increase sales because everybody loves to receive something for free, as long as it's of value. Now, say an incentive program and I introduce something, then I could have 1,900, for example, and I'm in advertising that to 1,900 people, I've brought in 5,800. So that's brought in 290,000 just in ticket sale, just in the points in the pool. So I'm going to go on. So hopefully this is helping making sense. So with your profit, when you know your end result, you can work around how you're going to achieve to get there, is the point I'm trying to make here. Okay, so what if you wanted to have $1 million, what do you need to do to get there? Now, also remember that 20% of the pool will go into a next stage, and deductions can occur after that 60-day period when there is no ticket sales. But looking at this as well, when I looked at that, I was really blown away. I helped to really share it because a lot of people are asking, how do I market this, and it's very exciting. So you could earn up to 2 million basically just in that small production. And Paul and Dave will clarify more on the $50 million pool on the Saturday call. But to achieve success, be ready to face skepticism as well and undergo trials. Overcome them, know the objection, and feel confident in what you have. What you have here with Avazoo is absolutely phenomenal. There's nothing like it in the world of a reward bonus pool like what we have. Now, prospecting also should be fun. Sift, sort, and separate. We spoke about this as well. If you have someone that's going to come across being skeptical, your time is of value. Grab that clam, for example, give it a shake, and if they're going to be skeptical, just leave the conversation and go find the pearl, okay? Because your time is also of value. Or go and sift through and try and find that nugget of that client who is going to be very excited with you, who is going to want to unite with you, who's going to want to do the journey with you and go out and help you sell tickets as a team, because in that team, that reward of working as a team is phenomenal. So do not also allow emotions to attach you. If it's a yes, get excited, but you have to go and find that other pearl or the other nugget. You keep moving forward. Yes, rejoice in that, yes, but let that motivate you to higher denominations. When it's a no, don't worry about it. Just keep moving, let go, and move forward. And also, as we spoke about, sift, sort, and separate. Itemize to the highest level if you're reaching out to businesses or organizations, and work your way down your chart. Now, know your product is really, really essential. I have people coming to me all the time. Oh, Kelly, I don't understand this, or what is this about? They haven't been on the calls, they haven't been on the trainings. I don't have time. I'm sorry to do a one-on-one call with everybody in my team. I will redirect to our programs. Accountability. By setting intentions, individuals hold themselves accountable for their actions and take responsibility for achieving their goals. My team's goals, I have a goal for them to achieve the best and the uttermost, but I have goals for my dreams, my opportunities that I want to do in missions, and they have their own goals. Take accountability in knowing our product and service, what we do, come and learn the programs, come into YouTube and watch the videos and catch up to date. Now, also in your dashboard, you'll see that you have announcements there now, that you have a notification of like a news desk of everything that's happening, and with our free spin games. It's really, really exciting. But knowing your product is essential to be able to help yourself. Knowing what the bonus reward programs are is essential. Coming to me and saying, hey, Kel, can you teach me on that? I'm just going to refer you to YouTube. So, because it's up to you to take accountability. Now, also having a good system is essential. Marketing is what I wanted to say too. Marketing in business, many, and I only learned this in the last week from a training I was on. Businesses avoid marketing, and that's why they fail a lot. And that's, as you've seen on that graph before, 42% of businesses have no real marketing skills or no real marketing systems, and that's where it leads into not so good results. There is a opportunity window, as Dave Cutler would say, it's a hot button. You have something that is a great system that is going to help, especially corporations, gain exposure, maximize their sales, and increase revenue. Now, this system that we have with Avazoo, just even in our app, is phenomenal. But you need a system for your marketing as well. And this will actually probably open up further doors for you with corporations that you encounter with. You would like to have a lead magnet, an opt-in page, a capture page, a landing page. Marketing on fire, we have our funnel. Now, I was going to do that today, but Dennis is upgrading the system with AI, and it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Now, I will not promote anything other than Marketing on Fire, so you're going to have to go and Google a way around until Dennis is active again, and it will be absolutely the biggest blessing you've ever seen. So you want to have a lead magnet in, say you're doing an email blast, and you're reaching out through email, they can opt in through that, or they're going to see your reel on Facebook and they're going to click on your link or copy and paste it and go to that site. On your bios in your social media sites like LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you have a little bio. In your bio, place your link, and this could be to your funnel. It is absolutely remarkable. Now, when someone comes through an opt-in page, you have their details. They're saying, I agree and I consent to learning more about this. This is your traffic. This is, I'm interested. This has now become like a warm lead or someone that you can nurture. So they'll go through a funnel system and then they'll go to an email autoresponder. So I love this little machine and the books all around it. Here is your email to nurture them with follow-up emails. You could share the videos from YouTube about the program. They've already hopefully subscribed to you through your own lead capture page. You could direct them there straight away. Please just come and subscribe to me with Avazoo first landing page while I teach you more. You nurture them and address more information with follow-up emails. Usually on the 10th email is when they buy. Okay, so when they're coming in, they want to learn. It usually takes about 10 emails for them to purchase. Now, what happens then is they go through the nurture and you end up with a conversion sale or non-sale. Hopefully it's a conversion sale, they have their ticket, and hopefully they're coming to join your team and be a team player in seeking the opportunity with every other bonus reward that we have going. They might just want to be a ticket player, and that is okay as well. So have the purpose and intention that setting provides a sense of purpose and direction, which can lead to greater motivation and commitment to your goals. This is going to give them purpose and direction. Why is it important? Because everybody deserves to have a quality life. Self-awareness, number 5, is the intention setting encourages individuals to become more self-aware by reflecting on their desires, motivations, and emotions. Always learn to surround yourself with high influence and gain knowledge to stretch and grow. I am forever on webinars. I'm connecting with high influence people. They're actually messaging me, and I'm about in Richmond. If you're watching, come and learn about our influence program. We'd love to have you. So I surround myself with influential people. 1, I get to learn how they talk. 2, I get to be in their mindset. I get to refresh my mind with new knowledge, new insight, new empowerment that makes me want to grow even further and says I can do everything I set my mind to do. If you want to be successful, you need to do what successful people do. Also mimic them. Go to their social media sites. In LinkedIn, if you want a high-ranking SSI score, go and add 25 influencers to your social page. Learn from them, discover from them. Authenticity and other businesses that come on, because that's a business platform, will see that you are connected and learning from people who are really already there, they're already made. Mimic them. Learn what they're doing. Watch their social posts in their feeds. Copy what they do. Execute the fundamentals also better than anyone else. Yeah, because this is you. This is your life, your journey, your experience. Be the best. Be the best you can be. And if anyone wants to say anything, just smile. It doesn't matter, because you are being the best version of yourself. Also, start small. You don't have to go out and introduce yourself to 1,000 people. Maybe just do 20 a day, because I know that in Facebook and LinkedIn as well, if you're going to private message somebody, you can only do 20 a day. If you go beyond that, you might end up in Facebook jail, and that's where you don't want to be. This will build your confidence. So start small and build your confidence. Go from little to big. So you want to hang out with the little boys for a while, but you're going to go bigger. And then you're going to be with the big boys, so they say. Don't be afraid to take risks. This is all for your family, your dreams, your opportunities, and it's really solely on you. And hopefully that has given some insight, especially with the marketing side of things. To have a system in place is really important. I've just done a mentorship program with a billionaire this week. And some of those insights are from him this week to help with that training. And it is really phenomenal to have that system in place. And A funnel system will really help you. Now, you could help your team with funnel system. There's lots of tools out there, but having access to those tools, there's a lot of AI. We've looked at, you don't know what to say. Chat GPT, go and put in a prompt. We've seen Dave do that. Ask it a question, elaborate on that question. I want the excitement in the question. I want it to be professional, but I want it to have a really exciting feel, and ask it to type your email for you, and it will do that for you. But it's about coming together. It's all about together. Because being together, we will make this happen very, very rapidly. And so, hi, Tanya. Hello, Sylvie, Kempson, Lisa, Kathleen. Hello, Catherine. Colleen, hi. Glad to have you on the call. So hopefully, is there any questions that you want to elaborate? Is there any aha moments for you? Because knowing your end result and work your way back from there, how are you going to get there? Because you have the opportunity of a lifetime right now, and it's really the only time. Seize the opportunity, seize the moment while you can. Build your teams. If you're in my team, you're going to be very, very excited. I won't announce it on the call, but you're going to be very excited. What was it? Innovations. You can implement reward program for your team, for example. Paul, how you going? Come on and join me now. Oh, did it again.
Yeah, I did it again. Double press the button.
So yeah, like knowing the end result, I think is important. You want to know the destination where you're going, and as it's always been said, a good leader knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. And to have the end result in mind, that was a really aha moment in my life, in where I could scale of what I needed to do to reach that target. And as everybody knows me, I set high targets. So, and I think it's important, and to actually be able to see that visual. Like, I know that you're going to go into the training of that $50 million pool on Saturday. I can't wait to see that myself as well. And it's going to be very exciting. And there's nothing like it on the planet of what we have before us.
No, this is very true. And, this is the time now to build your teams, bring on all the different AAPs and things like that. Because you know what we're like, Kelly. We're always trying to be steps ahead of everyone else. So we have got other programs, add-ons to programs that we're going to be bringing on in the future and introducing. So this isn't just going to be a case of it's a one-time thing. Once you've built your team, we're going to give you the tools to build up a residual income where you can keep going back. So it is important to build your team, build good relationships with people and businesses, because we're going to be offering you more products to be able to go back to them and say, we can do this now. Now, at the moment, we have obviously the 3 different types of products. So you might find that you end up getting into a company where they do want to bring on a loyalty program for their customers. We have a program for that. You might find that there's a company out there that is wanting to market themselves more. We have a sponsorship program for that. But we've got other programs that we're going to be introducing as well. So now's the time, because if you don't take this opportunity and grab it with both hands and run with it right now, I can guarantee you, once the first draw is done, you've missed the boat.
Yeah.
Plain and simple, you've missed the boat, because we will then have people coming to us and saying, we want to be part of Avazoo. We've seen what you've done. We love the concept. We love the fact that you've done the first raffle, that you've got all these charities on board. We're tied in with Black Tie Magazine. They're the philanthropists of it. So we've got celebrities that are wanting to come on board as well. We're going to be going places. Our name is going to be synonymous in the future with charitable works. You know, there's big plans that we're going to be hopefully able to do in the next 18 months. But now's the time. If you don't take this opportunity, you're going to miss it. You know, we always say hindsight's a great thing. Don't let this be one of them situations.
Yeah, and the incentive programs we have, the systems, the marketing systems that we already have in place, that's phenomenal. You know, our spin game, the incentive program there as well, and that's phenomenal. You know, how many people have come in that's just excited to spin on the wheel,
Yeah.
and you know that's fun and engagement for them as well. So come and unite with your teams, connect with them. You know, they might have questions, they might have answers. Help our support desk as well if you've invited them. Be the first person that they can come to. And then if you can't help them, then refer them to support desk. That will help Sylvie a lot. I'm sure she'll be smiling. And that's amazing. You know, if I can't answer a question for my team, that's where I go in the long run, or a video refer back. But I'm excited, you know, to see my future. I can see it. I'm going to work hard for it. I'm going to do I'm going to even invest my own funds to make this possible. I'm not going to be afraid of any risk. And, you know, fear is false evidence appearing real. You know, seeing that outcome of when I did that, and I was like, wow, okay, I didn't expect 2 million to come up from a quick graph to display. I was like, okay, wow, you know, and then that goes beyond that. And I was surprised myself when I had to sit down and do it. And I set the target at 1 mil. Well, I'd like that just to buy a home, for example. What is your dreams? It's time to really pull those dreams out, because there is a possibility to make them a reality.
Oh, look at what we're offering people right now, right at this moment. You know, we've got the spinning wheel.
Yeah.
We're going to be bringing on the monthly games very soon. We're just in the testing phase now, so this week's all about testing the wheel, because before we make it live with prizes where you can win cash amounts and other prizes, we need to try and break this wheel. You know, we want to
Yeah.
try and stress test it, get as many people on there using it as possible, and absolutely break it. Because if we break it, we can fix it. But when we get into the stage
Okay.
where it's true, you know,
Eh,
we test it. The problem with testing is we do it on staging, and we're spinning the wheel, spinning the wheel, spinning the wheel, and we think everything's okay. But then when it goes out to mass production and you've got 50 people playing it at one time, that's when things break. So this is why
you
we
know who's
decided
the
to put
best
this.
one for that is Paul to test breaking is Elias.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Um, so
he was able to break the marketing on fire.
he was, he was. So yeah, we've already had a couple of issues. We've sorted them out already, because it all comes down to coding and things like that. But we've got the spinning wheel in place. We've got the $50 million pool in place, and we've got name the mascot in place. And I know this is one of
Yes.
your favourite ones, but what other company have you ever heard of that's offering someone to come up with a name for the mascot and is offering 10,000 company shares?
I know.
You know,
And that's phenomenal. I'm really backing for that one.
I know
So
you are.
come and get your names in. It's name me at avazoo.com. And talking about the mascot, you know, put in a description of how you see that vision of where this mascot would go. You know, not just some out there ordinary Tim or Sally or name, but some name with meaning that really stands out is going to be a good attraction. But 10,000 shares, I've never heard of that with any organization ever.
Try and develop the character as well. You know,
Yeah.
I'm happy to work alongside the winner, um, and help develop this character. I've got my plans of what I want to go with the character, but I'm always open to input. You can reach me through the CRC. There's an email address there. I'm more than happy for anyone to reach me through help desk. I'm more than happy for anyone to reach me through my company email, which is paul.d@avazoo.com. By all means, send me a message. But if you want to name it, it has to go to nameme@avazoo.com. That's the only way it's going to go in. And don't send me your name. That won't happen. We've had a few of them.
Yeah.
But I will be compiling the list tomorrow and Saturday morning. Well, Saturday morning for me, Saturday night for most of you guys. And then on the call on Saturday, I'll be putting a list up in the CRC of all the names we've already had submitted. It is a first come, first served basis. So if you see a name on there, you can't send that in because it's already gone. And we're getting quite a few names coming through every day. My email is blowing up. It's great.
Wow, that participation of our family, that is really, really exciting to see and hear, though. I know it's a lot of work on your side, Paul, but that is the engagement is really exciting to hear that. So well done, family. And thank you so much for being on this call. Hopefully that gave you some insight to really stretch your vision. Stretch your vision, because now's the time to seize the opportunity really of a lifetime. So thank you, Paul, for being on the call, and let everybody go and have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, wherever you are in the world. Be blessed, and thank you for being a part of Avazoo with us, and we call you family because you are. Thank you, Paul.
No problem. See you later, guys. Thank you.